Hacksaw Ridge. It is directed by Mel Gibson. It stars Andrew Garfield, who plays Desmond Doss. He was a guy way back in the 1940s, and he felt the need to go into war, but he is completely against carrying a gun in the war. So this causes a lot of controversy and has to eventually stand trial while being a part of the army. But through the war, he is looked at as a war hero because he saves many lives. Now, looking through the trailer, I was not really expecting this to be a fantastic movie. It did not look all that great. I thought it was just going to be your average, ordinary war film. But my, oh my, guys, this film was absolutely fantastic. This film blew me away on so many levels, and I was completely shocked. Andrew Garfield in this film as Desmond Doss, he was absolutely fantastic. I think he is worthy of getting maybe an Oscar nomination. I'm not quite sure how that will work out, but he was just fantastic in this film. Teresa Palmer, Sam Worthington, Vince Vaughn also gave a lot of great performances. In fact, the performances, of course, in this film are all great. Vince Vaughn was the military sergeant. He was kind of an ass to every single person who he was over command on, but this is a role I've never seen Vince Vaughn in before, and it completely shocked me. And the chemistry between Teresa Palmer and Andrew Garfield was absolutely great. They had terrific chemistry. I thought they were great in the film together as a couple. Something that surprised me about this film, though, is that it did not exactly focus on the war throughout the entire movie. In fact, the first half of the movie, it focuses more on Andrew Garfield's character. He is a character you really get behind. You feel for this guy. You feel horrible for when these guys are beating him up for not carrying a gun, and you feel so much for this character and you really like him. I thought they did a great job in developing all their characters in this film. You have a great story, a ton of emotion in here, and that's something that carries the story along on so many different levels. And then when we get to the Hacksaw Ridge battle scenes, wow, guys, these scenes were absolutely incredible. They were mind-blowing. The sound design was absolutely perfect. It was just great. I love the sound design in this entire movie. It really brought you into the battle, it made you feel like you were in the battle, and it was terrific. And the battle sequences, I have no idea how Mel Gibson pulled this off. It was shot to perfection. The sequences themselves were just beautiful to look at. A lot of slow motion scenes. It was absolutely tremendous, and I give so many props to Gibson. All the war scenes in general were just fantastic, and you have so much emotion in this film that it carries so much weight with you when you're watching it. I honestly wanted to tear up at some times. Not to mention that you're on the edge of your seat throughout the entire movie, especially in the war scenes. You are just biting your nails the entire time. It is so good. It was done so well. I thought Mel Gibson did a great job in just keeping your anticipation and fighting for these characters' lives. It was done greatly. So overall, guys, Hacksaw Ridge was a great war film, maybe one of the best in the history, one of the best, of course, I've seen, maybe since Saving Private Ryan, for all I know. This was a great movie, though. The war scenes were just perfection. That's all I have to say about those. The characters were done greatly. You really feel for Andrew Garfield's characters. The only flaws I really have with this one is that in the beginning of the film, when Andrew Garfield's character decides to enroll into the army, it feels really sudden. I feel like there was something missing from that part that did not give him extra motivation to go into the army. But other than that, I thought this film was almost perfect. It was fantastic, and I honestly recommend going to see it this weekend if you did not last weekend. Therefore, I'm going to give Hacksaw Ridge a 95%. This is one I hope you guys all check out, hopefully soon. This is a great movie, by far the best I have seen all year. I loved it. It is a great war film. So many of you guys should really enjoy this one. Alright guys, so we got past that weekend, and this upcoming weekend we have Arrival and Billy Lynn's Long Halftime Walk. So I'm looking forward to seeing both of those. Thanks for watching the video, guys, and have a fantastic day.